This morning on DC News Now, we're tracking yet another sun-filled day, but temperatures a little bit warmer than yesterday, back into the low 70s later on this afternoon. But just how long will this nice weather last? All of those details of that 7-day coming up.
Also coming up this morning, a recent spike in violence, how district leaders and neighbors plan to crack down on crime.
And laid to rest, how friends and family members are honoring a DC boxing legend who was shot and killed.
And more money on the way for senior citizens. We are breaking down changes coming to Social Security programs this week.
All right, good Tuesday morning to you. Thanks for joining us. I'm Corey James.
Good morning. I'm Tanaya Wright. 6 o'clock now on this Tuesday morning. Another chilly start to our day here in the DMV. Meteorologist Jackie Layer joins us now with a check on the forecast. Jackie, it's going to be a little bit warmer later, though.
Yes.
Good news.
Yeah, exactly. Just a little bit warmer today compared to yesterday. We'll see those high temperatures bouncing back low 70s this afternoon. But temperatures out there this morning still a bit on the cooler side. We're upper 30s to low 40s for many. Right now we're waking up in Hagerstown 45. It's 43 in Frederick, but in D.C., in the district, you're coming in right at 49 degrees. It's 40, though, in Waldorf, right into the upper 40s over towards Lexington Park. Fredericksburg, you're coming in right at 40. Radar is all clear. Satellite also all clear. And it's all because we have high pressure right overhead. That's giving us clear and quiet for our Tuesday as well as Wednesday. Wednesday, we'll just see a few more clouds, though, as that high pressure moves just off the coastline. But planning out the rest of your Tuesday, temperatures climbing low 60s by about 11 a.m. And we're back to right around 70 as we look ahead towards 3 p.m. this afternoon. Notice those sun-filled skies as well. High temperature 72 in D.C., 70 over towards Winchester. Go with a high of 72 also over towards Culpeper. Now, looking at towards those rain chances, looking at towards Thursday, very likely that we'll be seeing those rain showers sliding in, and then we could even see a chance for some showers to look ahead towards Monday. So really looking like Thursday and next Monday for the next best chance for some rain showers. Latest details on the timing of those showers coming up in just a couple minutes. But right now, I do want to toss it over to Shanika with the all-important traffic update. How's it looking out there this morning?
Well, look at the flow. This is on the inner and outer loop stretch right near 236 in Northern Virginia. Now, this is the Mixing Bowl area. You're going to start to see heavy traffic build as time goes on, but right now you're okay. We do have one problem in Maryland. This is on 50 right near the inner and outer loop, Glen Arden area. Now, off of 50 right on MLK, you're going to find a crash, not slowing much down. That's north right after John Hanson Highway. So do watch for police activity. Maybe crews are on scene to try to work and clear that up. 66 headed east. You are still seeing some delays heading toward that Mixing Bowl area. 95, though, you're still looking smooth. That overall beltway, you're not seeing any problems. No delays on that top side either. 95 on Maryland, it looks good. That side right near College Park, Laurel, and Maryland 200. Once you get on the ICC, you're looking okay, guys.
All right, thank you, Shanika. Breaking now this morning, an investigation is underway after a Secret Service truck and another car were involved in a crash overnight in D.C. This happened at the corner of 34th and M Streets in Georgetown. Now, as of right now, we do not know what caused the crash or if anyone was injured. The front entryway of the running company was damaged as well. M Street is back open once again this morning. And a spike in crime has D.C. police searching for suspects after 17 people were shot across the district in 48 hours.
Here, DC News Now's Christy Matina was live in Northwest D.C. along Columbia Road. And Christy, police are still out there this morning, hours after another shooting.
Absolutely, Corey and Tanaya. You can see the scene behind me here is still very much active, and I actually did speak to police just about 40 minutes ago. They couldn't provide me much information, so we're still unclear as to whether they're investigating this morning or just maintaining a police presence, but they are releasing photos of the suspects' cars, and they are looking for them this morning. They are looking for them this morning. So MPD 3 Commander James Butler responded to the scenes where 2 teens were shot on Monday. He says MPD is doing everything it can to take guns off the streets, but the weapons keep turning up on the scenes. Police responded to multiple scenes over the past 2 days for reports of teenagers shot. That's 7 teenagers shot in the past 48 hours. One of them was 15th Street Southeast, Warder Street Northwest, and Columbia Road Northwest, which is where we are this morning. None of the teenagers died from their injuries, but we spoke to Denaja Joseph, who started an organization called Guns Down Friday to help reduce the crime. She started this organization in 2018 after a violent summer in the district, and she tells us her work continues today.
It's sad to say that I've started to become numb to a lot of the crime that's happening because it happens so much. It's so accessible to get guns. If somebody in another neighborhood has a gun and you don't, you feel like you're not safe. You have to protect yourself.
And this morning, police are sharing photos of the suspects' vehicles, asking for the public's help. You can see them on your screen right now. DC News Now also spoke to Advisory Neighborhood Commissioner Denise Krepp. She tells us a community meeting will be held Wednesday night to discuss these juvenile shootings. In Northwest this morning, Christy Matino, DC News Now.
All right, Christy, thank you. Your time right now is 6:05 this morning. Community members will gather to say their final goodbyes to Buddy Harrison. The boxing legend was shot and killed outside of his Southeast D.C. home just 2 weeks ago. DC News Now's Lex Wars joins us now live at St. Joseph's Catholic Church this morning on Capitol Hill. And Lex, how many people are expected to show up this morning?
Well, Corey, we've seen the reaction to Harrison's death has been strong. Community members, especially those in the boxing community, are heartbroken, and we can expect the church to be flooded with people wanting to pay their respects. Now, the church here at St. Joseph's will be opening at 10 o'clock for that service. It's important to note that there is no parking at the church here, so people are asked to use ride shares or take public transportation to get here. This is the second service in Harrison's honor this week alone. Just yesterday afternoon, friends and family gathered at a funeral home in Oxon Hill, Maryland for a celebration of life. And police are still searching for two men in connection to his murder. They released surveillance video of the suspects. You can see the two pulling up in a white Kia Optima wearing face masks. They run out of the frame and shortly after are seen running back to the car and speeding off. Now, there is a $25,000 reward in this case. And as far as paying respects to Harrison, in lieu of flowers, his family is asking that people just make donations to his boxing gym. That is the Old School Boxing Gym in Hillcrest Heights, Maryland. Live in Washington, I'm Lex Juarez, DC News Now.
All right, Lex, thank you. Home sweet home. Virginia Task Force 1 is back in the DMV after spending more than 2 weeks helping people in Florida who were impacted by Hurricane Ian.
We were able to help all around to get them where they needed to go to get the help that they needed.
Now, family, friends, and local leaders rallied around crew members after their 2-week deployment. The task force spent time assessing damages and helping those affected by the storms. They also took part in search and rescue missions looking for survivors under the rubble. And Maryland's Task Force 1 also returning this evening. The 45-person crew left Florida yesterday. It is scheduled to arrive in Rockville tonight around 5 o'clock. And more rain pounding Central America, already impacted by Hurricane Julia, this time after another round of storms were surfacing in the Pacific. Now, Julia hit Nicaragua's coast as a hurricane Sunday. So far, 28 people have died. Right now, Julia is a tropical depression.
Your time right now is 6:08. This morning, 14 people are dead after Russia retaliated for an attack on a critical bridge. They say Ukraine was responsible for that bridge attack. Nearly 100 people were injured when Russia launched airstrikes during rush hour yesterday. The attacks knocked out power and water and left damaged cars and buildings. Ukraine Emergency Services says this was the biggest attack since the beginning of the war. And Monday's attack by Russia continues to be felt all the way from Ukraine to the district. The message delivered
in
out.
one day, they hit many cities. It was the worst, one of the worst missile attacks since the war began. I believe 85 missiles were.
It's brutal. It's unhuman to just kill people while they're in sleep, especially people who are the civilians who are the most vulnerable, little kids. It's not even a war. It's not even a battle. It's just a pure form of terrorism.
Now, those messages were delivered outside the Russian embassy Monday night by dozens of Ukrainians and those with ties to the country. The Secret Service arrested one woman who tried to attack demonstrators. Now, organizers say more demonstrations are planned, but did not say when the next one will be. And a new poll is out that says while a majority of Americans expect U.S. relations to improve or stay the same with allies, they think the relations will grow more hostile with places like Russia and North Korea. In a poll conducted by the Pearson Institute and the Associated Press NORC Center for Public Affairs Research, 2 years into the Biden administration, 60% of Americans say relations with adversaries will get worse. That is up from 26% 4 years ago. 39% expect America's global standing to worsen, down from 48% back in 2018. 78% of Americans believe the U.S. should withhold financial support from countries that fail to protect the rights of women and minority groups.
And we're covering Montgomery County this morning. Local leaders taking millions of dollars from grant money to shorten the tech gap. Now, roughly $23 million will be used to get computers to 84% of families who are making less than $50,000 a year. The program, Montgomery Connect, says more than 50,000 computers will be loaned to low-income residents. Money from the grant will also help secure internet and technology training for those using the service.
And new this morning, the Social Security Administration is expected to announce its largest cost of living adjustments in more than 4 decades on Thursday. That change would provide people on the program with more income to help deal with inflation. The hike is expected to be at 8.7% for more than 70 million Americans who benefit from Social Security. According to the Senior Citizens League, that would increase the average monthly benefit by $144. Meaning retirees would receive an average of $1,800 per month. The spike is expected to impact 1 in 5 households and could significantly impact the economy overall. If Social Security increases as expected, it will be the 4th largest spike in history. The 3 increases that were higher all took place between 1979 and 1981, and increases as this one are meant to ensure beneficiaries maintain buying power as prices for things like food and gas go up. The changes will be very important for people who rely on Social Security for their monthly income. And according to the Hill, that is 25% of all senior citizens. The increase in benefits are expected to be in by 2023.